Before 1997, communication was difficult. No easy contact from far distances, no lightweight cell phones or computers, almost nothing. But after new technological innovations were made, that all changed. Social media would end up affecting our society in ways we couldn't have imagined, positively and negatively. As you watch this episode of Odd One Out, think about how you use social media and how you think it's changed you and those around you for the good or for bad.
Am I allowed to point at the fact that I have a streak with one of the producers?
Oh,
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of not me.
I didn't even hear what you said.
We brought 7 people who support the use of social media.
I support the regular 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 use of social media.
1 is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. This is Odd One Out.
Alright, who's capping?
I
Who's capping?
I will tell you, I'm gonna break from the line. If I can.
Because I know
Technically break from the line.
I'm moving.
Alright, we need to figure out who we're going to start with. So we should go start from case number, Dupe, hers, me, Sirius, Shade, and Steven, or Stefan, or whatever.
Steven.
Okay.
Steven.
Alright.
Yeah.
See, when you play games like these, there's no real strategy. It starts off with the basics, like what social media platforms do you use, how often do you use them, etc., etc.
I have a Twitter, an Instagram, and a Snapchat account, and I regularly talk with people. Of course, I'm gonna agree with using social media.
Hers?
I mostly use Twitter and Facebook. Instagram, not really much. I'm not really a selfie person,
I have like 50 streaks, so
yeah.
you can
Yeah.
you can leave me alone.
I will say that I use Twitter, I use Discord, and I do use Facebook. I don't use Instagram that much or Snapchat, but I think social media is a good place, to chat with friends that you can't meet in person, and there's more goods than bads to it. I think it's good for most people.
Am I allowed to point at the fact that I have a streak with one of the producers?
Oh,
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of not me.
Okay, so I use Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook because I'm required to. Discord, because Discord is technically social media somehow.
yeah, it
But
is.
Yeah.
I always check Discord at work. I always check Twitter at work. Who seem to use social media the least, and who use different websites differently? Like, if I saw somebody with LinkedIn, I would probably go after them since nobody ever uses LinkedIn anymore.
I use Facebook. I use Discord. I've heard of Twitter. I've seen Twitter. I don't use Instagram or Snapchat too much. Well, not very often, but I do support getting everyone together around.
Shade was definitely kind of suspicious. He was kind of making a long pause, like he was thinking.
Yeah, I have Twitter. I just use it because that's really the only way I have to communicate with my friends. Because I don't have many, so that we just talk on Twitter all the time.
Okay.
That's usually all I use it for.
All right. Next question. Which one of you is the liar?
It's not me.
Who thinks they'll fess up?
Not me.
It ain't.
I'm definitely not me.
I tried.
It's very impossible from this very first stage. We don't know who it is at
Of course.
first.
I do have suspicions, but I'm not gonna tell them. I do have some
They're
suspicions. I do
So
have
do
some
I.
suspicions.
So do I.
I have
So do I.
suspicions. I'm not saying who. I have suspicions as well.
I apologize to whoever I pick. So yeah,
I joined.
On Twitter, when did you join?
I joined it. Let's go up from
Oh, God.
case. Let's go up from the top to the bottom. Case, go.
I joined January 2016.
Duper, go.
September 2019.
Hers, go.
June 2015.
December 2018. Serious.
August 2019.
Shade.
Oh,
2005. Oh,
oh, is that time?
Just everyone shut up.
Getting first one out, and right out the gate as well. I kind of pretty much knew it right from the start, and the last question really did make it look like that I was the one who looked like a liar, because I tried to stumble with my words and I couldn't get it out in time. So, yeah.
Okay, Case goes first, then down. Case go first. Go.
Okay, I got Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I get my news on there sometimes because I'm too lazy to turn on the TV.
Okay, Duper, go.
I have Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I get most of my news from Twitter because I check it every day and tweet daily. And I check Instagram every single day and always check news posts.
All right, hers go.
I use Twitter. I use Facebook, Instagram sometimes when I really want to watch the pictures, maybe of cats or something. And yeah.
I
Discord when I chat.
I mostly use Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. I use Twitter and Facebook for news, really, and to chat with people and to tweet. And I use Discord to chat with my friends. Shade, go. Okay, he can't talk.
Not Shade, but
Steven, go.
I
Serious, go.
mostly use everything, but I mostly use Twitter and Discord. I mostly get my news on TV, but I also kind of talk a lot in Twitter.
Steven, go. Hurry, Steven.
Twitter, and I use
All right, stop.
Yeah, RC was talking a lot. He was doing most of the talking during the time.
I was trying to go after RC because he's trying to take control of the game pretty early on, and it was just not. I did not like. Wow.
I didn't
Wow. So now I know who I'm not trusting anymore.
Okay.
Since I got my news from TV and Twitter, and I replied to some people with politics, that I would not like social media as much. So I think that's what two people thought.
If you believe that the mole is still in the square and you want to continue the game, please hold up the card with your name on it.
So, what we need to figure out is which one of you is a liar. But
Yeah.
what we need to do is we need to quick figure out a good strategy to figure out who might be the liar and who might not be the liar.
What's your strategy?
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm trying to think.
My suggestion is for everybody that has Instagram, give us the date of your last post. It's like mine was.
Oh God, I can't remember.
I'm looking right now.
Mine was July 21st.
All right, Duper, do you have Instagram?
Yes, I do.
When was your last post?
My last post. I'm pretty sure my last post was yesterday.
Hers. When was your last post?
Oh, I can't remember. Do we count stories or like normal posts?
Normal posts.
Normal posts.
Normal posts. It was in New Year this year. Like, I don't, as I said, I don't really much use Instagram. I just only look pictures, don't post anything.
I don't really use Instagram. So my last post was on the 10th of April of this year. Steven?
I don't have Instagram.
All right. How about the last tweet we made for whoever has Twitter? I kind of used my loudmouth to my advantage and started yelling over people's names one go at a time. We went from alphabetical order from A to Z. And I asked them questions and I answered my own. And yeah, it was the best way and it seemed to work pretty okay.
22 hours ago.
All right, Duper, go. Oh, okay.
I just went.
Okay. Hers go.
August 16th.
All right. Mine was yesterday. Steven?
8 hours ago last night.
8 hours ago. Okay. How about the last post we made on Facebook?
I don't have Facebook.
Neither
All right,
do I.
cool. The lights still aren't red. So,
Should we count 30 seconds now?
no, that's pointless.
no,
Nope.
Right now.
They're doing red.
Oh,
Time.
All right, shut up.
Line up.
I still think Duper is gonna. I might have to vote for him just because he's constantly talking about everything in the conversation. He seems to know a lot, but it seems like he has more, not a fake knowledge of it.
Steven was clocking on. It was. Yeah, I was going after him, so he had to try get them all on me.
Now we're gonna go to round. Oh, we have a twist. Welcome to our first odd one out twist. I'll give you guys 30 seconds to talk with each other and see if you can come up with a decision amongst yourselves.
All right, who you guys want?
I think I don't know. I kind of have to agree with Duper somehow. I'm sorry, Shade. I think he's lying. I think.
You think Shade is?
No hard feelings, Shade. I think he's lying. He was kind of, how would I say this? He was kind of backing off. I decided to bring back Duper because I think he's very talkative. You know, he really wants to trust people. He really wants to enjoy the game. How would I say it? Yeah. Should we go with Duper? Should we go with Duper?
Yeah, we gotta go with Duper.
Duper. Bring back Duper.
Our decision is we are going to bring back Duper.
Duper, get back in here right now.
All right.
Why? Oh, they voted me out. Why would they vote me back in? I thought they'd been like Shade or something. Since like I thought like they were trying to clock in. I was like maybe like not Shade or something. So I was quite surprised.
I don't really have I don't know if anyone has a good strategy, so I'm all ears.
How long
Emily.
do you guys spend on the social medias? For example,
I spend at least like I go on in. I don't spend a lot of time, but I go on it literally like every like couple hours. And like I go on Instagram, I'm on there for like 20 to 30 minutes. Then I go off it for like an hour. Then I go back on it every 20 minutes. Go back on 20 minutes, go off for an hour, back on 20 minutes, just repeatedly checking. I also do the same for Twitter. I go on it every 20 minutes, leave for like an hour, then go back on for another 20 minutes and repeat. Like they started to realize that I do care about social media.
You know, I think I feel the same way because you're on it for like a good while. You know, any social media site, Twitter, Reddit, go through the stuff, Facebook or whatever. You know, you're on it for a while, then you get off and do something else, and then you go back on and check what more things are happening to the world, and check with your friends and that, and because you're usually not on social media like all day just scrolling through things 24/7. You're on it like for an app. You're on it for a few minutes, then you get off, then you're on, then you're off. It's an on and off game.
I'm constantly switching back and forth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, same thing.
yeah.
I don't-
What about YouTube? Do you want to count the
I
YouTube
watch
as?
loads of YouTube.
In between,
Well,
Like all the time.
YouTube's is a video sharing site. I wouldn't really call it social media since you're not like talking to people a lot. And the only talking you ever do is either when you start beef and have diss tracks, or you get to fisticuffs in boxing matches.
yeah.
So,
But I am
yeah.
I am between two people, and I'm not going to say who.
I think I might have an idea of who, but I'm not going to say as well.
I think.
Jill,
Oh, time.
Oh, here we go. Line up.
shut up. I think it seemed like I was kind of stumbling on a question, trying to answer them, which I get because I would have done this. Because I don't think I would have voted for myself. Well, I don't know.
How can social media be a terrible thing? Go.
You know, they can be fake news. They can be a lot of fake news, like Fox, for example.
Yeah,
Those
like
Fox.
Yeah, like you could literally go online to like on the internet find an article, and the
isn't
article
very reliable online.
you could go online and you could find an article that you want to like learn something. You go online, but then you find an article saying XYZ, but then when you go to the article, it's just full of fake news or scams. Like sometimes like, it can't be trusted, but sometimes it can. It just comes down to actually like using common sense.
I mean, think about it. There are services online that can detect fake news.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
you
can
guys.
Yeah.
And like another thing
I
is
want
like
to say something I can't get it on my head. Does social media make people angry? Like when someone got killed and like they want to protest. Like the same thing happened to the.
Well, yeah,
I can't say the
Yeah.
name.
once the video gets out, everybody gets up and on.
Yeah, once the video gets out, like all
Yeah.
people are like so pissed about it, they just want to get out and
I'm not sure if I want.
Does-
I'm not sure if I could say his name or not, but it's like I'm just gonna say like when George Floyd was killed by that corrupt cop. Like the thing is, social media still can be used for good because then it get like people know that whatever you do can be filmed and you just can't get away with it. But since
yeah.
but it can be bad as well because then it'll get people up in arms and really annoyed and really mad and could really lead to protests, like massive arguments, like just complete chaos.
the like people who are properly addicted. I tried. There's like a Facebook addiction disorder or something like that. I forget exactly the name of it.
Yeah,
I saw them.
like that.
There are
I saw
people who
Should we count cyberbullying as the biggest problem? Like
Right.
people one person posts something that everybody says like, "Oh, your hair is like terrible. Your face is like a time." Damn it.
Oh, bullying. Oh, okay, stop.
I feel like I was pretty quiet. I'm not sure. I would have talked more, but they were constantly talking, so I didn't really have a chance to put in my 2 cents.
If you believe that the mall is still in the square and you want to continue, hold up the card with your name on. If the lights turn red, that means that the mall is still in the square and they win all of the money. If the lights turn green, that means that you have voted off the mall and you guys win. Are you ready?
Okay,
Yes.
please.
Come on.
Go green.
on.
Go green. Come on, please. Yes! Yes! Yes!
We're splitting.
I get notebook. Yes!
If you were the mall, please step forward.
I knew it! I flipping knew it! I knew it was him!
Well,
I
thought
knew
it was
it!
a Salah. Sorry, Salah. I thought it was you. Sorry.
I voted for him like for 2 rounds.
I actually was surprised because I don't know Steven that well, so I don't know what he's like outside of the game. But Steven was very cooperative with us during those rounds.
I was extremely surprised. I thought again it was a Salah. I thought it was Shade, but it was. But yeah, I was extremely surprised.
I clocked on right away that it was going to be him. At the start, I just knew it was him. Like his demeanor, like he was taking over everything, and he was just being very sly. I could tell that, but I didn't want to like stir it up because then they could think, oh, you just think it's him anyway. They could then vote me out, and he could have got to the end and stole all the money.
I was told by one of the other contestants before this that I was pretty sneaky. I just figured don't talk because then you're gonna obviously make your lack of knowledge of social media obvious.
Woo! Oh my god!
Give me the mullah. Give me the mullah.
Give me the money! My money! Give me the money!
My money,
We win! Oh my god! I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating right now. Oh, I'm sweating.
pretty much looks can be deceiving. You gotta be really careful with how you look, because sometimes someone's gonna turn around and look at you and say, "You look very fishy. Have you been doing something you shouldn't?"
Don't stereotype less social media with they hate social media, because that happened in the case of Shade, and he didn't turn out to be the small, so
I don't know if this sounds weird, but maybe I can use it in real life, like mystery solving skills.
Trust people, like try like gain trust from people, and they'll trust you as well while you also have their same opinions, and to understand that when someone's quiet in a situation and they're being very sly, normally they're trying to hide it.
Just know who you're talking to. Just they're not the person that they would seem to be in a conversation.
Just do what you want to do with the social media. If you want to trust it or not, it's all your decision. But be safe. Be safe, kids. Be safe.
Social media is still probably not the place I want to be. I don't think I'm going to start getting on lots of social medias anytime soon.
I like how you mentioned carrots. Okay.
Yes, that's good.
Carrots, yes.
So currency? Okay, we'll come back to you. Wise, do you want to go?
I support the use of masks against COVID-19.
I support the use of masks against COVID.
I support the use of masks against COVID-19.
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 One is a liar.